The inability to speak vocally with your companion is certainly one of the greatest challenges of pet ownership. Even though you may have an unbroken, profound link, there are moments when it would be quite helpful if they could communicate. This is never more apparent than when our dogs are hurt or ill. While certain injuries or health problems are readily apparent, others are considerably more difficult to diagnose. Considering that animals are predisposed to hide symptoms of weakness, it is simple to understand why some issues go unnoticed for days, weeks, or even months, something that could cause your pet to suffer needlessly or exacerbate its condition. Signs you should take your dog to the vet. When a pet owner's beloved pet suddenly falls ill or is injured in the middle of the night, it is the stuff of every owner's worst nightmare. The issue is that you are unsure if the injury or illness is serious enough to warrant taking them to the veterinarian, or whether you should simply wait to see if their health deteriorates further before taking action. To assist you in determining whether your pet is experiencing a health issue or injury that necessitates veterinary care, here are the top 10 indications that you should take your pet to the veterinarian. Here are the 10 signs you should know. Number 10. Unusual behavior. You are the only person who knows your dog as well as you do. When an animal is ill or sick, they frequently exhibit abnormal behaviors. For instance, a cat in discomfort may not want to be touched and growl or hide to keep you from doing so. If you try to pet it nonetheless, it may bite or hide. Put your faith in your gut impulses. Do not sit around and do nothing if you notice that your pet is acting abnormally, but you are unsure as to why they are working this way. Please make an appointment with your veterinarian so that you can discuss your concerns with them. Number 9. Problems moving around and lethargy. If your dog is normally very active, but all of a sudden appears to be having trouble moving around, is reluctant to move or exercise, or suddenly looks pretty sluggish and exhausted, you should take them to see their veterinarian as soon as possible. These are common symptoms that indicate an underlying illness or injury, and your dog may be in discomfort as a result. A quick trip to a specialist is required in order to get a diagnosis of the issue and figure out the most effective strategy to assist them. I hope you are enjoying our video. But before moving on to the next part, please subscribe to our channel now and hit that bell icon to get more future updates. Number 8. Your dog is excessively grooming one area of their body. To maintain a clean and healthy body, it is necessary for all animals to groom themselves. On the other hand, if you see that your pet is excessively combing a particular part of their body, or if they are biting or chewing at it, it is highly likely that they have sustained some kind of injury and are in pain and are attempting to comfort it. It is possible that they need X-rays or some other form of diagnostic testing in order to determine the problem. Therefore, you should make an appointment with your veterinarian to have them examined. Number 7. Issues with your pet's eyes. Because your dog's eyes are just as sensitive as yours, you should discuss any concerns you have regarding their health with a qualified veterinarian rather than attempting to resolve the issue on your own. Eye disorders in animals can manifest themselves as redness, tears, mucus production, and swelling. Number 6. Skin changes. It comes as a big surprise to many people when they realize that skin rashes are just as common in animals as in people. Your dog may break out in a rash for a number of different reasons, but allergies are one of the most frequently seen triggers for this condition. Rash conditions may not appear to be serious, yet they can be very uncomfortable and even crippling for your pet. They are also susceptible to infection and should be checked by your local veterinarian as soon as possible. Number 5. Distended abdomen. A severely inflated or distended abdomen in your dog is not just a symptom that they have eaten too much. Rather, it is an indication of a very serious medical emergency known as gastric dilation volvulus, which is more commonly known as bloat. When this happens, the stomach folds over on itself, leading to complete obstruction and a serious risk to life. Because internal bleeding, heart illness, or pregnancy are also potential reasons for a bloated abdomen. It is critical to seek medical attention as soon as possible in these situations. Number 4. Persistent vomiting and diarrhea. It is not at all unusual for a dog to experience vomiting and diarrhea from time to time, and the vast majority of the time, there is absolutely no reason to be concerned about it. However, there are situations in which the assistance of a veterinarian is required. This is the case if there is blood in the vomit or feces of your dog, if these symptoms repeat more frequently or in a sequence, or if there are any other abnormalities. Number 3. Breathing difficulties. It should come as no surprise that any difficulty breathing should be considered a medical emergency, and you should take your pet to see his or her veterinarian as soon as possible. Problems with breathing can be brought on by a wide variety of factors, including, but not limited to, an obstruction in the windpipe, an allergic reaction, a lung condition, or heart illness. Your dog will receive assistance from the veterinarian, who will first diagnose the problem and then provide treatment. Number 2. Changes to their eating habits. In a similar vein, the majority of domesticated animals adhere to a routine when it comes to the way they consume food. The majority are provided with a regimented diet consisting of the same foods at predetermined intervals throughout the day and a variety of their most beloved snacks and treats. It is possible that your pet is experiencing digestive troubles that are not yet known to you if they suddenly become averse to their customary meal and lose their appetite. While this is going on, dropping food is a common symptom of dental problems. Number 1. Drinking much more or less than usual. Changes in drinking habits should always be investigated, particularly if there is no clear cause for the change. Drinking extra water on hot days is perfectly normal, but if you aren't getting enough fluids, it could be an indication of digestive issues. On the other hand, drinking excessive liquids is often a sign of diabetes or kidney illness. Often, noticing these signs as soon as possible could save your best friend's life and help him or her feel less pain. Because there aren't always clear signs of illness, you need to take steps to include preventive care in your regular trips to the vet. This includes tests like taking urine samples, blood counts, ECGs, and chemical and electrolyte tests of the body. Obviously, your vet is the best person to talk to about testing methods and what to do next. Depending on your dog's symptoms or lack thereof, they may differ. This type of preventive care helps you keep an eye on your dog's health and catch any illness quickly so it can be treated properly. That was all about for today. Like and share the video, and tell us something interesting about your pet in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.